Hello and good wonderful day to all of us. I'm going to talk today by asking you all, are you living your life according to what you want inside yourself, according to your own desires? Or are you living your life according to what everyone else is expecting of you to do and to be? Your parents, your husband, your wife, your children, your neighbors, your sisters, brothers, your teachers, your doctors, your religion leaders. There are people around you, there are bodies around you. They're all telling you what to do and how to be. And when you don't do what they are expecting of you, they might look at you differently. You might feel weird. They might call you weird. They might tell you that you're doing wrong, because it's very, very common and it's very popular to go to school, to get married. I know I'm gonna forget to go to school, then to go to more schools, higher education, get a career. In some countries you have to go in between to compulsory army, you have to. And then when you finish and you've got all your qualifications by collecting so much data into your head, you then go and try to build a career, to get a job, to earn money from what you've learned. And in the same time, there's pressure for you to find a partner in your life and get married so you can raise a family. And then if you're raising a family, you need to buy a house or get a mortgage, make sure that you have good conditions at your work so you can stay there forever and feel secure. And all that time, when you are doing this and following those rules, inside you there's a voice that says, yeah, I want to get married, but I still want to be able to go down the beach 3 times a week and do my paintings there, because it makes me happy, it makes me feel good, because I can't not do the drawing. But if you do that, then your family, especially your close ones, will be worried, because they're so used to security coming from whatever everyone else is expecting and doing. So you run your life following expectations outside of you, and in your heart there is a voice that wants to do something differently, and that voice gets forgotten, lost, not heard but not being paying attention to it. And you start feeling frustration, even if you're not aware that this is where it's coming from. This frustration can come out through your physical form, through illness, through mental issues, worrying, anxiety attacks, just angry, frustrated, unhappy, sad, depressed. It might lead you to go and seek for medication, or you might just say, this is the way life is, I have to cope, and that's the way I am, not believing that there's another way. So what I want to show you today is that every situation has so many ways of interrupting it, and it's not another side to the coin, it's multiple sides, it's infinite sides. You have the freedom of choice by choosing how to react. You have the freedom to choose how to look at things. And when you find that, you realize that you don't have to react the same way that you do, because you can just change the angle, look at it from a different point of view, and see that there's another way to react. Now, to get all this understanding in your practical daily doings, think about how you speak. Think about, what is it that you focus on? Are you focusing on what you want? Or are you focusing on what is missing in your life? Are you saying, for example, I don't want to be sick, I don't want to be unhealthy? Fair enough. Most of us say that. But are we saying in that sentence what it is that we want? Are we focusing on what we want? Or are we focusing on what is missing in our life? So take that sentence again. I don't want to be unhealthy. And let's change it into, a positive way by not changing the meaning, okay? So I don't want to be angry. Let's change that to I want to be healthy, right? And that becomes our point of focus. Healthy, health, health, not sickness, sickness. Because when you say, I don't want to be sick, 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 is in your head, is in your eyes. And it creates fears and frustration, and it takes you out of the now, out of the joyful moments of what brings you every moment, every second, because you're thinking about the future that doesn't exist. I'm scared that I'll get sick. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be sick. And you know what happens when you do that? You become sick. And this is what it means when you hear this sentence. We create our own reality. We are the ones who can control how our life is going to be. You can get up in the morning and say, what a wonderful, amazing morning. Look, the sun is shining again. Even there are clouds, yes, and it's going to rain maybe. Wow, it's going to be nice and cool. I'm going to have such a lovely day today. Or you can get up in the morning and say, oh, fuck, sorry. Oh, again, there's another day like this. Another day of chores, of things to do, and look, it's going to rain again and I'm going to get wet. And you don't notice that the rain is actually so good for the air, for the earth. You don't notice that there's another day, that you woke up awake, you woke up alive. Those little things that we take for granted are those things I want you now to pay attention to and focus on. Focus on what it is you want. Focus on what it is that is great in your life. But it's hard, because we are so used to focus on what we are missing in our life. So we don't know how to do it. And it's very, 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 very simple actually. What you do is you start with your list of I don't want. Yeah, we are used to think of what we don't want, so it's going to come easier. And try to understand that when you say I don't want something, why is it that you don't want? Because maybe there's a hidden I don't want underneath it. I'll give you an example. A friend said, I don't want to live in India anymore. So I asked him why. And he said because of the society, because of the corruption, because of the salaries. And then I said to him, but why? I don't understand why still. What do you feel when you are living in India? And he said, I get angry. So I said to him, so is it I don't want to live in India your main thing? Or is it I don't want to be angry? And he said, of course, I don't want to be angry. So I said to him, okay, focus about that. Think about that. Write sentences that are what is underneath, really. So I want you to write your 10 sentences. Try to go down deeper. And when you're done with your 10 sentences, you take a fresh page and you write the same sentences again. But you're not allowed to use the word not or without or don't. No negative forms. And you do not change the meaning. So the common popular one is, I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be unhealthy. Take that and change it to, instead of I don't want to be unhealthy, I want to be healthy. I don't want to be sick. I want to be healthy. I don't want to be depressed. I want to be happy. I don't want to be poor. Then you can say, I want to be rich. But rich is still something like, what does rich mean? So go for the most of it. Why not? I don't want to be poor. I want to have abundance. That gives you everything. So this is your exercises to do with yourself, so you can get some clarity of what it is that you want. Start with your don't want list. They are going to give birth to your want list. And when you have 10 sentences of I want, and it can be anything, then you change them again as if they are already here. Affirmations. I don't want to be unhealthy. Changes to I want to be healthy. Changes to I am healthy. I don't want to be sad. I want to be happy. I am happy. I am amazing. Stand up with those 10 sentences, those 10 affirmations, and say them to yourself in the mirror. Look into your own eyes, stare into your own eyes. Smile and say, I am happy. I am amazing. I am fantastic. I am in abundance. I am free. I am in a happy, balanced relationship. I can do whatever I want to do. I am doing whatever I want to do. I love everyone. I respect everyone. So this don't want list, you can actually go and burn it and look at the fire as a healing fire, as a giving birth fire, as a holy fire, because it gave birth to your want list, which gave birth to your affirmations. And don't say to yourself, don't go into the direction, yeah, but it's not true. I am sick. Yeah, okay, you're sick. How long are you going to say that again and again and again to yourself? So that it becomes a burden, a painful thought. Don't ignore that. Just file it away. And then take your affirmations. And brainwash yourself that you are healthy now. Why not? Can you see any harm in doing that? If not, then just don't practice. There's no way you can believe me anyway. You have to practice it yourself so you can see for your own eyes. This is what learning is, through the experience. So go with it and stand in the mirror, in the bathroom or anywhere with a mirror, staring into your own eyes and say those sentences to yourself with a smile. Until you truly believe in it, you'll see the light in your eyes, you'll see how beautiful you are. And do that every day. You can write some signs on the walls for yourself to remind yourself as well, but also to sharpen your point of focus. Open yourself a book, a notebook, and write every day 1 sentence or 5 sentences or 10 sentences of things that you are grateful for, things that you are thankful for, to the simple things, to the key that ignited the car, that it worked, to the money in your life, to the tablecloth that doesn't get stained, whatever you want. Just express gratitude. That's going to make you feel better, right? Because whatever you're grateful for, you love, right? And when you love, you feel happy, you feel joy. And when you feel joy, you don't focus on the things that bother you. And you start seeing more opportunities in life, more solutions, more challenges that excite you because you know they're going to take you into a feeling of expansion and joy and love and peace and calmness. I'm going to stop now and listen to what I just said because I didn't prepare anything. I just came out with it. Practice and see for yourself. And I'm going to try and give some more. Let's see what's going to come up next. Have a fantastic, fantastic, beautiful day. Don't wish to have a great day. Wish the great day to continue. Happy New Now. Good luck.